for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Great Hawkins again, and we're back playing Factorio. It's Deathworld Season 6, and we're not getting eaten. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? We are back doing things where they were before, and I think the plan here is to basically set up, from here on out, I want to set up a set of turret walls to begin with today. I know there was a which one should we do, and at some further thought, I got to the point where I think what we should do for sure is get our defenses finished up, because it would be absolutely horribly disappointing for swarms of nasty dudes to get bigger and be able to chomp through things and blow me up, and not to be able to retaliate fast enough to keep ourselves alive after everything that we've gone through. So, I think the deal will be to set up not a full belted line or anything, but we'll definitely do the flame line. So if we are doing these, I'll do this. That's not quite the right timing, is that? It is not. So that and that is one. Then we are out to here on our range. So that is the spacing there. We'll do a bit of a extra something in between. We'll just offset that one. That's fine. Okay, so what we're doing here is this. We run these all the way down. I just need to be faster on my feet, but that's not an option right now, so we'll run these all the way down until we run out to the wall, and then everything here will pull back by 2 tiles. Then we'll put turrets in. A lot of turrets in. And this is a very tedious job, but I think the gist of it is that if we don't do this, we'll be so painfully short on defenses at some point that we'll just get run down. We'll just get run through, run over, squished, bugged, splattered into oblivion. Let's do like every other one of these. So let's pull these guys out of here. I can do hit X. I can go 3 for the turrets, 4 for those. You guys, and then there, and then there, and then there. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Can't rush it. Shortcuts and long delays, Drake. There. Here, and then we just start this whole thing over again. Actually, it's not a very long run to do that over again. So, there we go. This just paces them to in a way that's even. There's no magic to it. It's just that's where I have traditionally used the spacing. And I'm actually going to go. This might have some decent aggro on the left side here. Oh, I did it wrong. That is not where I wanted those at all. Not at all. I'll bring them here. And I think I will do the double here and the double here. That's what I want to do. Keep these. Okay, let's go this way. See how important these things are? I don't know how well they would have held up. Yeah, they already bashed through that one bit there, and it was just that amount of time. It does not take these large biters with their worm backups, or their spitter backups, very long at all to obliterate things, so let's not let them get away with it. Okay? That sounds fine to me. Alright, now. But for the rest of the focus today, as soon as this is done, then we get the chance to switch our focus to a very quick and dirty blue. I don't know, 1/4 of a blue per second. I don't care, 1 every 4 or 5 seconds. I just need a cycle of blue science production, just enough that we can feed it into the current science and let it produce our tanks. That's basically all I'm interested in producing at this point. And yes, this wall is going to go. Conveniently placed right down the line. That's okay. We're cleaning it up as we go. This was a shoddy mess of a corner, but it was like one of the most embattled portions of the base. So it's like it's got some serious battle standards going here, battle records or whatever they're called. There we go. Man, that is a lot of damage. A lot of damage was done there. There we go. Now I'll do that, because I'm not really sure what I would be otherwise concealing. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm out of these. Not out. Suppose if I had done the other way, they'd have still been feeding, right? There's a way to do that? Probably. I don't know. As long as we get the oil in before they get eaten, I am okay with this. Okay, and more turrets up here for sure. I'll do this with a double pack here, and then we'll definitely do even more in here. And we'll repair this stuff here. I'm going to leave this bullet line here for now and the double backup of turrets. There's no point in removing something that's already ish functional. Oh my god, so much damage stuff. So much damage stuff. Okay. We gotta take this all out of here. I guess we could wait until turrets or bots were there to repair, but we're gonna have a chill time. That's what we're gonna do. Put it on a faster listening speed if you want to hurry it up. Yeah, that's all, right? So the deal then, though, is to get the blue up. Once we've got a little bit of blue trickling, it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. A little bit of blue, maybe I'll think a little bit of military we're going to need as well. Just a piddling of them. We have no iron. Okay, we'll do that first then. And once we got those, then we can basically go ahead and get... hold on. What's getting hit? Is that my... That's our old oil patch. What's left of it. That's fine. 100% fine with it. It's painful to listen to, but we'll suck it up. We'll live through it. 44 more... Look at that. 44 more of these beasts in there. That's beautiful. And you are... Yeah, you're not going to feed any more... engines into the box for a while. That's good. For now, I'm going to leave this oil in here. I'm going to pull these guys out. No, I'm not. I won't leave this oil in here. There's no point. Yes, there is. Of course there's a point. Because this is the point. Because you have to go there. So we need some sort of connection to here. And there. We're good. Okay. Oil's running that still. Excellent. Now let's shore up this wall. Yeah, the stuff up top does not matter because it'll get ripped apart. We understand that. It's a sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. And at some point it really won't matter because we'll be able to replace them. That's what we were doing here. We were replacing those, or getting that repair packs rebuilt. Okay, and you guys will go with similar sort of triplets, I think, down the road here. Like I'm fine with like ridiculous amount of defenses on this corner. It's more of a moral, emotional thing than a physical thing. We don't actually. There's the wall getting chewed at from the top, an actual spot of our wall. That's fine. So now we're all the way wrapped from the southeast corner by the coal. It's got proper lines with proper oil. That's excellent. And we are, after that, we're all the way to, let's do that. Then we're all the way up to here. This stuff is very heavy backup, unnecessarily so, but Like that. A little excessive, right? A little more than a little excessive. Flames that'll come off of this and hit these guys over here like that. That's pretty good. And we're sitting at 8,200 units of crude for each of these things, and the whole unit or the whole system has way more than that still. Like there's 9 or 12 of those things in there, so that's good. All right, then starting from here, let's actually go ahead and plop one right up in here, and another one. Let's just pull this right out. Unfortunately, actually, I shouldn't be taking those out if I can avoid it. It just dawned on me that oh yeah, this silly we were doing at the end there, all that extra defending is like, that's not where the wall's gonna be. I'll put these pipes down, but I should stop dealing with. I should try to stop taking those guys out until they're emptied. If they're in places that'll ever empty, because that'll waste the oil. Just to be a little more efficient. It's not like it's a huge amount, but some oil is some oil, right? This is not the place I wanted this, actually. Not at all. Actually. That's not how this defense is going to be anymore, so let's take it out. We're basically going bullet-free defenses at this point. Probably not ideal, not perfect. No bullet backup is a little nerve-wracking, but you know, it'll work in the long run, because then we'll be all the way down the line. We'll have everything fully flaming. We can always add more flames into the mix in between. You guys will be like here. And maybe we'll even double those up. So if I have flame there, or turrets like that, that wouldn't be bad. And we could double or triple this corner, and even leave this guy right here, feeding from that side. I think that's just excessive, I'm sure, but at least that turret wasn't filled. Okay, we might take this stuff out of there, the belt out of there, we'll see. For now, we don't need to, but we can take this out. None of that's feeding anything important. Those are not fueled. That's poorly done. All right, then we start here and go. Yeah, let's take the belt run, shall we? Oh, hold on. Okay, that's as far as we're gonna get. I will do the repairs up here when we get to these guys, but probably not until we get to them. Turrets. Nope, missed. I'm gonna miss. So the reason I butt these up against a wall, then put 3 with spaces, is because if you look at the minimum distance, they can't fire out. They can hit the tile opposite this wall. So if a turret, the guy would have to stand here to get inside their turret, actually in the wall in order to get inside their turret range. So he'll have to actually smash the wall right there, and then that turret can just re-target on something that's back down the line, that's at a slightly different angle. So it works. It's a tried and true system. Many biters have died to this system before, so it's not ideal, it's not perfect, but it's something, and it's pretty darn strong. And I will go ahead and save us the pain of watching me. I'm actually okay with just burning down these forests eventually, because it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to stop them. I don't think. Or do we actually? No, this is a tiny little nothing. This does not matter. This matters nothing in my world. It's much weird. It's weirdly different. Does the angle affect you guys, like when you're painting down like walls and stuff? Maybe it's just me. Walls and belts and stuff. Not belts as much anymore. Walls now. This is how it used to be with belts all the time too. Just all over the place like a lunatic. Good, now we got this. There you go. Oh look, a conveniently opened doorway. I don't think it was intentional, but we'll take it. No, I won't unclose it. I'm joking. Just kidding, biters. We are closing it. You are on the other side now. Fuel can or oil can keep coming up and around, and it'll just keep cycling through the whole system, which is great. We will have to definitely do the tanking thing, though. I don't mean like putting stuff in tanks. I mean getting a tank, a big boom bada boom tank, and blowing stuff up. Oh yeah, losing some corner rock isn't that bad, I guess. Realize how many turrets I've got. I can probably like just keep placing turrets in here. I've got 38 of them, and it's still crafting more down there, so I am in favor of this. Let's go like one more space out. Just give it a little extra something here. Let's go there and there. And there. And we'll do here, here, and we'll connect these like this. Some sort of cornering thing. And there. Still going. It's a very exciting, very thrilling content. It's time for Drake to have a breather, for Pete's sake, guys. Just give me a chance to relax, will ya? Stressing me out every episode. Just to bring you the best, the baddest, the most deadly, the most destructive, the most absolute fail collage you can without actually having to collage. It's amazing. I guess I could ghost this all down, right? And then I wouldn't have to like build and replace. That would have been smart. Glad I made it, you know, more than 50% of the way around before finding that out, thinking that through. You can tell they're ready because these turrets do have little hoofs of flame at them. Oh yeah, that's right, because there was a little bit attached to the oil when they hit the line. That's cute. But inside their bunker is now 100 units. This is like 50-something units. Look at that. That is nasty. That's enough to break the system pretty dang quick. Okay, I think this wall needs the difference. It needs the different build. I'm pretty sure it does. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves a little space here. Like that much? Is that unreasonable? We're gonna give ourselves the space that doesn't mean the primary line gets blown up every time we get shot at. Because that is gonna happen literally every time up here. In other spots, probably not, but this, until we get our tank, until we take the fight to them, this entire section is going to get burned up to a crisp every time. The pipes are, anyways. Which, that's fine. We don't mind losing some pipage. Right, because this thing right here holds 100 oil. This one already has 100 oil in it, even though it's disconnected. And it will take quite a while before it uses up that 100 oil. It flames only in necessary bursts. Why did that oil just change out? Why did that oil just dissipate? What happened? Where'd my oil go? Now I'm in a panic. Yeah, it was 6,900. But did I break the line? Did I break the line? You're connected. You have 0 crude. Oh, you know what? Right there. I did. That's all. That's fine. Okay. I must have dragged the button when I pressed it. That's fine. We're good. Whew, panic gone. Relax, Drake. Relax. I could flame the trees. I could circle the trees. I could flame down the trees, but I think the grenading is fine too. It doesn't take much to just tap the hammer once or twice along the wall. Picks up the pits that I made with my grenade booms. Apparently I left a few messes behind too. Doesn't hurt. Alright, then let's actually go ahead and just grab this set. And go as far as we need to. I don't actually want to do those things, so... Do I want turrets firing up into here? Probably. Probably. Let's do the same thing there. And there. So I really don't like that. Really don't like that it does that. All the walls I want is probably already in here, but yeah, that was not how I wanted that to work. Okay, get rid of all those. I'm just activating this and holding left shift to cancel it, as I was instructed a season or two ago. Couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get rid of those. They were very annoying. Oh, that's the main line. Let's not disconnect that one quite that haphazardly, Drake. It's not gone forever. Only temporarily out of commission. No, speaking of out of commission, this is very out of commission. You guys can cancel. Can we put any other walls in here? Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, repairs. And I do like to substantially boost up the corners, but maybe yeah, it won't matter. If it's there, it's fine. Okay. I'm out of pipes. Look at that. Okay. Let's craft a few more. I can't, because I have no iron for it. Hi guys, why are you corpses down there? They managed to get through to this at some point, right? That's unpleasant. But look at that. All the way from here, all the way around. 3/4 of the way done. We gotta drive home the win here on the outer perimeter. We've only taken 20 bloody minutes. What a long waste of... not waste of time. It's a must-do. It's just a painful must-do. Got some more pipage right here. Look at that. I'll take that and that, please. In fact, that as well. Turret-wise, we have 16 in hand. Let's finish those up. Grab some more. Science is still sciencing. We're still doing the blue science. I was really hoping to have more than just a run around a small circle around the bloody base today. That's horrible. I mean, it's great, it's effective, it's getting things done, blah blah blah, but not exactly exciting. It's riveting Factorio content you've come to expect. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. What? I don't even remember where the reference is from. Is that who was the comedy group that did that? I don't remember. Anyways, it's a thing. It's in my brain somewhere. From somewhere. Or for just the void. Let's just keep babbling. Alright. I'm gonna put in a few extras in here, as mentioned, aforetime. That's not exactly ideal. I don't like where that's laying. I don't like how this entire corner is laying out. Let's see, if we're doing tower there, let's do... Well, that's not actually... Oh, I see what's happening. The wall's off by a tower, which is fine by me. It really is. Part of me says it's fine. The other part says, how dare you defy the perfect symmetry of it all. Fine. I think at this point we'll probably go back to just this for now. Almost there, guys. Almost there. One wall to go. And of course, there's going to be like leftover messes from all over the place, but that's fine. Fuel there. 5. We go there to there. Look at that. We got the line feeding some oil in somehow, somewhere. No? Apparently not. How did those not have oil? What did I do this time? What? Oh, I did. No, I did put it. What the dickens? Oh, you got a little bit now. Oh, it's just trickling in super duper slow. That's a problem. I'm putting it on the top here because that's the same sequence as before. If that makes sense. That ends there and there. The turret would be in this wall piece. So let's put one there, there. I think that'll be fine. Throw a wrench in everything by not thinking clearly. My foggy, glued head. Damage in the bottom. Some damage, not excessive. And we're gonna end up drawing the line back here a little bit to get around all this cliff, which is totally fine because the cliff is pretty darn good at blocking out attacks. Like, entirely perfect, actually. It's impervious to the attack of the enemy. There's fine, and then we'll just continue this system here, here, and not there. We'll fix it up right at the gate here, so we'll bump you to the wall. There, and there. Do this. Sure, I'm just. The pattern's gone now, guys. It's just gone. Farewell, pattern. You were loved. You will be greatly missed. Somewhere in there, it'll return. Pardon me. Somehow in there, it'll return. And then I'll go to the other side of here. I'll do the same thing. Like that. And then I'll probably go like this. And then I'll complain that this is not lined up properly, so I'll switch the whole thing by one tile, just to be smart. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And you're hitting a cliff again, okay? More of that. Look at that. Look at that. We might have made it. Okay, down here, you've got this fun going on, but sort of. Not particularly fun, but it's okay. A little bit more hand-feeding bullets at this stage is a little excessive, but, you know, it's a thing we can do. Or not do. But I'm doing it. So there you go. Is this fitting? Oh, it's not gonna fit. Bloody mess, eh? Bloody mess. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? You jerk-faced buffoon. I see how it is, eh? I'm not gonna fix this whole thing. I'm just not gonna fix this whole thing like this. Not putting either you or I through that right now. So there we go. I don't know if that's sillier than silly, but that's what it is. That's very silly, but it fits, it works, it does a thing. Alright, down to the corner we are, and happy day, we made it finally back around. And the defenses are in place. Or at least the primary central core of the base is feeling slightly less guaranteed to die in 5 minutes. I think that's the right term for it, right? Alright, well, then the next thing is to think about the oil and the blue science. Of course, we've spent such a obscene amount of time working on this that we're now basically out of time for the entire rest of the episode. Thanks, Drake. Well done. Well, we needed to get it done. It was literally the most logically sensible thing to do. And now that may seem strange because, you know, logically sensible and best plan and, you know, thinking ahead and being proactive and all that might not be the words that you'd use to describe Drake's Deathworlds. I'm not sure which ones you would use. Let me know. I'm very curious. Give me like 3 words to describe. They can be separate words. They can be words that are like in sequence. They can be random, non-related things like most of the things I say. You know, have fun with it. But this we'll rip this out. We'll clean this stuff up, and then I think what we got to do is figure out where we're going to put the blue. Have a few moments to talk about that before we end off the episode. And then we'll be able to actually generate blue science to get our tanks going. And that's going to be a big deal. Yeah, see little bits of damage. If I can run around every once in a while when I see big hits coming, like we got a big hit coming up there, right? We could take a quick buzz around the outside of the base with the car maybe and do some major repair jobs. This has 1172 damage, or 1172 health of its 1400 still. But the pipe in here is broken. So now this thing is no longer running, but the whole thing is a loop. So as long as the other connections, pardon me, from the tank locations where the oil is stored, as long as those make it still into the line and there's no major sections that have a long time being turned off. Let's see, this one that was broken there, where was its... So it has 100 units of fuel still in it right now. That thing broke afterwards, so it's going to have a long time before it's going to be taken out. The other tanks up here are actually directly connected to that west side of the line. These ones are piped through there. I don't know if they're actually still linked. The 3 over here we have directly linked. We did double check that, but it is only one-way line. This one runs up to the back end here. What I'm going to do here actually is repair this just to get it back so we don't have to rebuild it. Cheaper to use about 2 or 3 repair packs than an engine and all the stuff. Probably quicker to just let it die or shoot it, but whatever. We're going to do that and run this up. So we've got... I want to have some sort of crisscrossing of the actual fuel lines. So we have basically redundancy with the lines running through things. These do have flames in them. I'm just going to leave them. They got oil in them. They're fine. This line here now goes around to this tank, comes back around this way, so it loops. This is the only interior line or exterior line right there. That one runs up to the north, or does it? Ah, see, I broke that. That's a pump that's going to cycle. Well, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't mind that at all, actually. I do not mind the idea of just having a pump or two running some pressure through the system. That's fine. But while we're over here, we'll repair this. See, if this thing had the northern setup, then its damage would only be... it would only disconnect the one active turret that was actually... that the pipe was unlinked from. So, that's a better system overall. And it's been mentioned this season and others for sure. Okay. Now, the blue science is our last conversation gambit for today. Let's actually cue that up. I'm going to interrupt the rail signals for now. I know it's going to break some hearts. We'll put rail signals back on after, I guess. And oh no, hold on. No, hold on. We got to go right to... What's that? Oh, mine productivity. That's a cool new icon I haven't seen before. That's nice. Stronger explosives for grenades. Also flammable refined damage. Oh yeah, that is huge. Let's 100% do that. So that's going to need us 100 black. Or military science. So we need 100 of those. And then the blue we need only for what? Get to the tank. How do we get directly to our tank? I don't remember. There was a sequence that I'm supposed to be chasing here. Not blue. Oh, is it military? Yeah, military 3. Okay, military 3 is the next one, and then the tank after that. So this needs 100, 100, and 250. So only, yeah, we need 350 blue, and we need 200. Sorry, we need 350 blue and 450 military science to get to the tank. That's pretty darn easy. That's almost pocketable, so to speak. But what we need to do so is that this blue science requires that we have sulfur and red circuits and engines. Well, we know we have lots of engines. We don't have green circuits and we don't have sulfur. Sulfur's super easy to make, super cheap to make, The other one takes coal and a decent amount of it to make plastics. So we'll probably do that little bit of something over here, because we already have the engines over here, so we might as well do it over here somewhere. We don't have any chemical plants right now. Reds take plastics, copper cable, and green circuits. We don't have the green circuits. I'm almost tempted to just... Which do we move? Neither? How do we do this? The engines are down here. I could move the engines. I don't want to move anything. Okay. I don't want to move anything. Well, I'll give this some thought. How we're gonna jury rig one of these in. We're gonna go Italian again. And yeah. This is gonna be ugly. I'll tell you that much. That much you don't need to be told, but I'll tell you anyways. It's gonna get ugly, guys. And we're gonna squish in some plastics, some sulfur, and some red circuits, just to make a couple of them, so we can have a tiny bit of science going and pump out the 350 blue science and 450 military science to get our tank, and then we're gonna go see if we can take some fight to the bad guys and knock out a bunch of these bases with a good lot of explodey fun at some point. So hopefully you guys have either enjoyed the fast forward, taken a break from this episode, and will return to us in the next one, or something of the like, because I wouldn't blame you. Let me know if you stuck it through to the end. I'd love to hear it. Just say, I don't know, I made it. Finally made it. I don't know, something. Get creative. I'm not. So we'll see it in the next episode. We'll get a little bit of that science going and get things producing so that we can actually put out the tank and then go blow stuff up. And then we can start working on bots. That'll be the next major hurdle. So thanks everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day. See you in game.